Morbius, everything you need to know about the living vampire before the film. Marvel's pseudo-vampire Dr. Michael Morbius is a tragic genius turned bloodthirsty monster. Here's what viewers should know before seeing the movie. Warning: the following contains minor spoilers for Spider-Man: No Way Home, now in theaters. It won't be long before the highly anticipated Morbius film hits theaters. As longtime Marvel Cinematic Universe and Spider-Man fans await its release. Many might be wondering who Morbius is and how he fits into the MCU. Several hints in the second trailer indicate that he could be a part of the larger Spider-Man universe and directly affected by Spider-Man: No Way Home. And while many are now aware of Morbius's powers and abilities, there is far less known about his backstory. Before fans see the film, it's beneficial to know where the character began. Dr. Michael Morbius made his first appearance in The Amazing Spider-Man No. 101 in 1971. At first a villain, Morbius became a tragic anti-hero in his 1992 series Morbius the Living Vampire. He became the monster viewers see in the trailer in an attempt to cure his fatal blood condition. This scientific cause was a deliberate choice to make his pseudo-vampirism different from the classic supernatural disease audiences had seen before. As fans see in the clip, Morbius is a doctor, a biochemist, in fact, with a specialty in hematology, which is quite fitting when he turns into a creature that must survive on blood. Growing up in Greece, he suffered a lonely, isolated childhood due to the fragility that his disease caused and turned to science to find a cure. Morbius spent years trying to cure himself and the others affected by the rare blood disorder. As the condition slowly kills him, Morbius becomes frilier and frilier, even breaking a finger when simply lifting a coffee mug. His desperation leads to his experiments with vampire bat DNA and electricity, which shows such promise. He wins the Nobel Prize. His achievement grants him the money and resources needed to take his experiments to the next level. Morbius test successfully creates the new blood cells. But at a terrible cost, he is now a living vampire. Because of his experiments, Morbius is no longer dying. But he is transformed and experiences a hunger for blood that makes him lash out at all those around him. His childhood best friend becoming his first victim. His transformation also grants him incredible abilities like super strength and healing, but he must feed to keep them going. Once his appetite is satiated, Morbius returns to his normal mental state, racked with guilt. It sets him apart from a typical Dracula-like figure, and he now has a second disease he must cure. In fact, many of the conflicts he experiences with Spider-Man and other heroes like the X-Men occur because he's trying to fix his vampirism. Knowing that Dr. Michael Morbius has connections to various heroes throughout the Marvel Universe, fans wonder what role he will play in the MCU and Spider-Man franchises. The Morbius trailer gives audiences some clues. It first shows the New York skyline, the Oscorp skyscraper, and Daily Bugle images seem to reference the Amazing Spider-Man series with Andrew Garfield. Then the Vulture, played by Michael Keaton, tells Morbius, "We should stay in touch," connecting to the MCU's Tom Holland-led Spider-Man films. The trailer also shows a poster of Spider-Man with the word murderer graffitied on it. This could be referencing Far From Home, but Spidey appears to be wearing Tobey Maguire's suit from Sam Raimi's Spider-Man franchise. There's even a reference to Venom at the end. These facts and Sony executive Sanford Panitch saying the connections will be clearer after Spider-Man's third film appear to link these films together. Now that No Way Home is out, fans know that the other Spider-Man universes have collided with the MCU. The multiverse, and Sony's associated with Marvel credit, could mean that all the movies technically exist in parallel universes. There are also rumors that Tom Holland's Spider-Man could appear in a third Venom movie. In addition to introducing the dynamic titular character, Morbius could also be a bridge that connects the different Spider-Verse movies. Even if loosely. With all the Easter eggs in the newest trailer, something joining these worlds is certainly going on. Spider-Man: No Way Home is in theaters now, and Morbius release has been pushed back. Now hitting theaters on April 1st.